We're now about to follow the first open race of the first weekend of the 2013 Euro Race Car NASCAR Touring Series. Aussie Josh Burden set pole in 1 minute 35.458 seconds, followed by local lad Anthony Gandon, Vincent Gonneau and Guillaume Rousseau. Scorpus racing driver Burden makes the best start from Gandon, Gonneau and Rousseau. Burden and Rousseau both lock up in the hairpin, and Julien Goupy in number 44 gets the better of Sébastien Baron. Italian Gabriele Volpato, who's only 16, goes straight on at the hairpin and rejoins in last place. Goupy overtakes Gonneau under braking on the aerodrome straight. Can Rousseau do the same? Yes, he can. He also passes Gonneau and pulls away. Behind, Eric Cantal in number 2 and Italian Marco Rocca are in the gravel trap. Let's see what happened. The Italian went wide on a curb that was still wet, and Cantal, who thought he saw an opening, had the door closed on him. Volpato is making a storming comeback after his mistake at the start and puts the pressure on Joaquin Gaberon. He's really going for it, and the drivers are side by side. A real NASCAR battle between the two guys. Volpato shoots past Gaberon thanks to a perfectly timed braking maneuver at the hairpin. Gonneau racing driver continues his fight back and passes Zihara Esteban, the Scorpus Racing woman driver. Goupy in the Rapido Racing by still entry and Rousseau in the Red Bull Racing team car go head-to-head for third place. They're not giving any quarter. Rousseau gets the better of Goupy in the hairpin. A great pass by the Frenchman. "20-year-old Burden strolls home to an unchallenged win from Gandon and Goupy. Rousseau had to spin to avoid a spinning car in front of him on the last lap, sees the flag in 6th place behind Gonneau and Baron. Gaberon wins the challenger category and Laurent the legend. Burden is over the moon, winner of the first open race at Nogaro. Local lad Gandon is overjoyed in the number. Josh Burden is on pole again for the second race of the weekend. The Australian heads Guillaume Rousseau, Julien Goupy, Anthony Gandon and the 16-year-old Italian driver Gabriele Volpato. Today, as you can see, the weather conditions are absolutely dreadful. Burden makes a perfect start. In the first corner, Julien Goupy tries to pass Gonneau on the inside, and the cars collide. Behind, all hell breaks loose. Christophe de Fierlin goes sideways and hits Zihara Esteban in number 9. This brings out the safety car for a restart in double file. Burden in number 18 pulls off the whole shot again from Rousseau in number 13, Volpato and Laurent, while Gandon has problems with his heated windscreen, the start of a disastrous race for the Frenchman who finished way down the field. The restart gives the drivers involved in the collision an opportunity to get back into the race, like Enzo Pastor in number 3. Gandon comes under pressure from Joachim Gaberon, who's very quick. But look at this, Gandon spins, but he manages to get it all back under control. Philippine driver Enzo Pastor in the number 3 TFT Alpe Carrelage Philippines, who was caught up in the first lap melee, is making a storming comeback and passes Kathy Kelly under braking for the hairpin. Eric Cantal, who started from the back of the grid after his retirement the previous day, also slips by Kelly. Julien Goupy in the number 44 Rapido Racing by Still car is under threat from Pastor, who is on his tail. He hustles through in corner number 3. The Philippine driver is really quick in these tricky conditions. And there's no stopping him as he shoots past Jérôme Laurent at the end of the straight on a soaking wet track. While all this is going on, Burden has pulled out a lead of over 6 seconds on his closest pursuer. He carves his way through the tail-enders, including Anthony Gandon, his previous day's rival. Russo and Volpato are at it hammer and tongs for second place. Volpato goes for the inside on Russo, but it doesn't work this time. Leonard Vernet in the number 22 Gonner Racing Overdrive moves over to let the leaders through. It's raining even harder. Laurent is in first place in the Legend Trophy. Last lap, Burden is caught up in traffic with just one corner to go to the flag. Last corner for the Australian as the rear of his car gets slightly out of line. He takes the checker for the second time this weekend from Russo, who has managed to fight off Volpato. Pastor's stonking fight back from last place nets him 4th spot.
I had a few problems with lap traffic again.